Hello, y'all. Hope everybody's good. I am solid. Nice to have you guys again. Decided to make the video. This is possibly recorded quite soon after. I don't know when I'll be uploading it, but probably fairly soon. Particularly because the event doesn't have much time left, and if you are ever planning to play this, or if you ever see this, I hope you at least get some advice from me. That's cleaner than most I've gotten so far. But, 2 points to kind of take into this. There's a couple of things that you actually take into account, so to say. For those whales of us that will be paying this, you'll be having an easier time than most free device. Also, always spending quite a bit if you want to have the most bang for your buck, so to say. But yeah, things to take into account for this event are coin bonus, score bonus, and the characters. Pretty much, that's kind of it. For your bonus, I think the most important one for at least the hunt reward points is actually the score bonus, and I don't know if this is kind of like a given to most people, but yeah, no. Take into account just kind of like the characters that they have on this. I believe they'll change, but so far it's obviously the two that are on the banner currently. So Iris, Midgard, Bashful Santa, Holly, Frolic, Beatrix. And I happen to have Rose Oriana from like the original banner when she first came out. Well, not original banner, but the summoning thing. I have her up to 2, which gives me an extra 9% bonus. She actually doesn't actually give me any extra coins. The effect does stack from what I can tell. So if you have all of these, pretty much shows like 10, 20, 30, 40%. And then if you add to these ones, you get an extra 140% if you have them maxed out. So if you want to max out your coins, you can get all of these pretty much, the 4 here. If you somehow have them already, you're good. But I think kind of like it's a given that the banner characters get bigger bonuses because it's just what it is. But yeah, I kind of just got the characters because I wanted them, so I have both of them. I got very lucky, to say the least. I summoned on it. I haven't been playing too much. I got 6 pulls in, got her. I got 1 pull in, and I got her. And I was quite happy, to say the least. So I'm happy. I'm very happy with the summons. But I digress. Time to test out. Recommendation, as always, you can always use the characters in the roster. Depending on the thing, I would just kind of recommend, if you can't do anything higher than beginner, staying beginner, is just, not quite as much. Honestly, it's just kind of like a mixed bag in this thing. For people that are starting on, I think it's recommended for staying on beginner if you're able to clear it all. The difficulty in this game is quite steep, to say the least. I actually was only able to like really notice more of a difference for me after I got the characters and I managed to get the exchange event stuff they had. Quick tip on that aspect: if you are starting out, buy these things because they actually give pretty good stuff. I think if you're around level 34, 35, you get the most benefit out of it. Closer to 40, 45-ish kind of thing. You get a lot of good things on it. It's quite expensive, so if you just kind of like are starting out, maybe don't purchase them. These things are quite good though, so they'll be really good later on. So if you somehow are able to buy these, I got them. I was very happy. I managed to push these guys towards 7 stars or 7 rank 7, whatever. That's quite good. Kind of like slowly clearing the shop or whatever. Thing to point out is buy this thing. Get this thing. So you only get once every once in a while. From the looks of things, anyway. I haven't been back for too long. But that's my take on that. Anyway, digressing. Guild boss, right? So if you haven't already been to a guild, if you're able to clear this thing, I'm not sure about challenge because I just got myself handed to me on a silver platter, so I haven't been able to even touch this thing at all. My guess is that it should progressively get easier. We're currently level 92, so I don't know if anybody has been able to even clear this thing yet. Possibly yes. Hard to say. I don't hard to tell in the game, at least for now. But for me, I decided to go with the guild boss. I'm in a solo guild currently because I am just alone at the moment over there. But yeah. So this is how much I've gone at. This was after 4 tries, give or take. The characters on the banner are recommended for me, and are just easier to handle. If you can't do it, I think the first time I did it, right, so just at least have, like, the right weakness on the party. And I would recommend doing this manually on 0.5 settings. Because it is hard, just at least, to at least follow the battle point. Strategy number 1, lower the starting thing, and make sure that you aren't on auto. I'm probably going to be on auto. No, I'm not. Okay. Give me a second. Do I have the audio? Okay. I guess not. I just have to suffer this. Whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, no. Recommendation. Wait until this hits number 5. I can actually get good damage out of this. But, yeah, make sure to follow this closely. Make sure that whoever is, if it's a DPS, they're following. Hit the DPS. But, rule of thumb, try to min-max your damage. So this is not as high as it could be. Yeah. So make sure to have Alexia at the highest combo, let's say. This is bound to get some good damage in. You can tell some of the damage is, like, kind of weak. So that's doing what I believe is 30% more damage to him, and he's taking 30% more damage on his own. So it's about 60% damage just on that. I've personally been upgrading these girls a bit. I was gonna upgrade them a little bit later, but I decided to just make this video quickly because I know not my people have, like, the opportunity to. I'm not quite sure what she does quite yet. I've just been, like, clicking it, like, a bunch. Either way, you want to min-max the amount of damage, or max the amount of damage she does. Okay, that's gonna be bad. Either way, you preferably would want to get Alexia as the last one, so you get the most damage out of it. And primary thing, okay, I did not know there was an overkill. I guess it's just for points or whatever. I have yet to kill him, to be honest. That is fascinating. I mean, I'm doing some of these things for the first time, so I guess you can actually overkill the boss. At least some guild on your own. This is for points for your own score at that point. So preferably try to avoid using the highest DPS character. Alex is my highest, so I would select on her last. I guess make sure to watch on the time. And make sure to click the ultimates, or specials, whatever. I'm not sure what they're called. Yeah. But yeah, make sure to click on that. Depending on the timing, if this takes tilling, it's preferable for you to do a 4-star combo rather than a 5-star to make sure you maximize your score. Since it doesn't always reach that. Okay, in a second. 3, 2. Got a timing problem. I got real lucky with that one, so there should be plenty of win to score. Alright. So whenever you clear the event, this is one of my first times doing it, you get these voting tickets. This is what I believe you are able to get and use for this. From my understanding, you can use these to vote for the Alexia, or the character bonus. Actually got my highest score yet. Pretty neat. It's pretty good. I digress. But pretty much, so the tickets, right? So you get 300 stamina, so make sure to also check this out whenever you log in. Let's see. So we got a bunch of stuff. It would be preferable to get this on earlier on, so if you are actually doing these events, make sure to either push for the things or make sure to get like bonuses on this. And just kind of check on that. If you're gonna summon for it. If you aren't gonna summon, don't bother with it. Because as much as like as nice as it is to have like these things, there's no point if it just you're not happy with it. Put it simple. If you want to summon. I guess I'll let you know if the banner is actually worth something to summon on. The characters for me are worth it because I just like them, and I have nobody that's this comparably good. From my understanding, there's something called Shadowfest, which I have yet to see myself. Or understand what the difference is. From my understanding, they are good. Like, they're like just festival characters, I guess would be the thing. They're really good, or whatever. Yeah, so that's how you do that, and let's see. Event story. Was it so? I think it's home. So you have to go to shop, because I haven't done this myself yet. Supposedly people are saying to summon. No, is this Gentleman's or shop? No, it's an exchange shop. Okay, hold on. So this is actually in the exchange shop here. It's in the ballot box. Yes, okay. So supposedly, if you wanted the best bang for your buck, you want to at least evenly split between these two. At least that's from my understanding. That's what they said anyway. I could check it up for Reddit at some point. They have like some fantastic, just more informed than I thought from most people. Just kind of like from my understanding, check this out, read into it. That's from my understanding. I may make a post on how to do this later after research it longer. Point is, vote whoever you like more, and kind of is what it is with that. Choose whoever. If you are really stuck on whether you should choose one over the other, put one into each, and I think you get rewards all around. Not certain. We'll have to see. This is my first time coming back. I don't take my word with salt on it, with a hint of salt on it. But yeah, there are probably better ways to do it. If there are anybody that wants to add into it or like any advice, feel free to do so in the comments. This is just my way I've done it. It's been working out pretty good so far. I think it's preferable for most people to do this if you're able to. I think because you get like there's no maximum points or whatever, or if there is a point, I'm not sure what you get from this quite yet. But if you're just kind of like towards middle of the tier pack kind of thing, this would probably be your goal at least, and like being able to get the maximum amount of points normally. So if you have like 25,000 maximum, and it's multiplied by 29% at least for myself. If you have like the maximum, it should be like, so this is 40%, 15. So that's 30. So you get double the score if you have them like maxed out. I think there are people that probably have done this maxed out by this point. It's probably not that bad, at least at this point, possibly. From my understanding, like just the quests and the stuff, you're supposed to like summon every like you get enough like points to summon every like 3 or 4 months or something, give or take. I got lucky with my summons and I got them as they are. I think the pity is probably like harder to get to, but if you really want to like make sure to get the character, you want to have 56,000 or whatever. I digress though. That is it for the event, for a gift for Miss Santa. Be sure to watch for more videos, and thank you for watching. Stay solid.